Stream is alive.
All right, we're broadcasting.
Yes, let me check Twitch.
Looks like it. Yep, we're back up. Welcome back, everybody. We have missed out on the first game of the Losers Finals, where it looks like Daffin and Vega managed to take a game off of 5Ds. So they're already doing better than the last series. Looks like it was a very close game. I don't know if it went to overtime or if it was just regulation and Daffin and Vega won by a single goal. But let's get going into the next game. So we didn't get to see what kind of adjustments Daffin and Vega have made since the last series. They did. They clearly were doing something better as they took a game.
Now my phone is having issues. I can't open Twitch chat.
That's all right. As long as the stream is working fine,
Yep.
we'll survive.
I'll try to keep an eye on it. It's currently green, so we're Gucci. No drop frames.
All right, good. We had a lot of pressure from Orange Team early, and Big Jack almost sends that in from up high in the blue corner. But now Daffin's taking it, but he doesn't have any boost into the orange half. Vega gets it past Camber, flips out as Big Jack clears it down to the blue side. Camber with almost possession, but Daffin's taking it into the orange half. Camber pops it up. Vega sends it back. Camber meant to boom that a lot harder, it looks like. Couldn't find the power and the height. Big Jack with possession. Takes a shot that goes a little too far. It's tricky for Camber to read that rim bounce to make anything more of that. Big Jack pinched that off of Vega's touch and almost own goaled it. Thankfully for him, it was only almost. Daffin and Big Jack with a big challenge, and then Vega and Camber following it right up. Got close to the orange goal, but not quite. Now we're above the blue team goal, and Camber almost dunks it. Hits a lot of rim and manages to bounce its way out. Daffin sends the ball above the orange rim, but Camber clears it out. Vega with a shot that goes too far to the right. Vega's trying to keep the pressure on, but Big Jack clears it to the blue half. Daffin sends it right back down to the orange side, tries to touch it into the orange goal. Can't quite find the angle. Camber's clearing it down to the blue half. Daffin doesn't have any boost. He finally gets some. Gets a weak pinch that gives Big Jack and Camber a chance. Good shot by Camber, but it was slow, and Vega was able to send it back down to the orange side. Big Jack takes that very nicely off of Daffin on the wall and brings it back down to the blue half, but loses it in the corner. Camber with a shot up that Daffin clears. Big Jack with a nice follow-up that neither member of the blue team is going to be able to get to. So Big Jack and Camber take the lead first in this second game of the Losers Finals. This is a do-or-die game for Big Jack and Camber. If 5Ds loses this one, they'll be out of the tournament. And Team Peroni Fever will be moving on to the Grand Finals. But for now, they're looking good, and we're on track to get a Game 3. Big Jack with a strong 50-50 into the ceiling against Daffin, but Camber's not around to turn that into a goal. Blue team with possession. See if Daffin can get to this before Camber. He can. Takes a shot, but it's high, and Camber sends it into his own corner. Vega tries to pinch it back, but ends up just holding the ball against the wall. Daffin can't find the ball. Vega saves it after a Big Jack shot. Big Jack and Camber both went for the same ball, but it's deep in the blue side. They're just trying to get it out. Big Jack with a shot. Daffin was in reverse and couldn't quite get moving in time to save it. Putting 5Ds up 2 goals as we enter about the final third of the second game. whatever Brony Fever was doing last game when no one was watching, they need to start doing that again.
It's the pressure. That's what it really is.
Could be. Daffin just barely saves it once, but it ends up way up high, and or Vega, sorry, saved it the first time. Daffin tries to prevent Big Jack from getting a shot, but the pinch just goes up and down right into their net. Let's see if their kickoff strategies have changed at all. Vega goes for it, so pretty normal kickoff from the corners. Very nice shot by Daffin. Sends it into the sidewall to himself, straight into the goal. Big Jack was not ready for that one. Which, to be fair, why would he be? Excellent shot by Daffin. Strong kickoff almost goes in, and it bounces up above the rim, so Camber sends it right back down. Back to a 3-goal lead for 5Ds. Daffin in that awkward spot right under the rim when it bounces up. All right, we've got a friendship kickoff again. Oh, wait, no we don't.
Yeah, Daffin somehow managed to demo Big Jack in the air.
Yeah, that happens every once in a while. It's very strange when that happens if they get a touch on the ball and then still demo the other person. Daffin got popped up flying there. Camber can't quite find that tiny gap between them. Big Jack with an awkward backflip, but he's getting the ball out and away. Camber kills Vega, but Daffin might have a chance. Big Jack gets to it first. Puts it down to Camber, who doesn't get it around Vega. Ball above the orange rim. But Camber clears it, no problem. Vega should have possession. Sends it to Daffin, but he can't quite do anything with it. Big Jack with a big shot. But Daffin gets there. Big Jack sends it back in, though. He says, no, you don't. 4-goal lead for 5Ds. This game looks like it's just about over unless Team Brony Fever can pump out 4 goals in 22 seconds.
Really rough. It's the fusion kickoff.
They both went for the kickoff. Blue team, that is. Big Jack with a nice pass to Camber, but he gets a soft wheel touch. Vega's got a good chance of getting 1 goal, but he gets hit by Daffin. Daffin seems to have given up on this game. And there it is. We're into game 3, which will be the final one of this series. Winner goes into the grand finals and loser goes home.
Who do you think is going to take it?
It's hard to say. I wish we'd gotten to see the first match between these two teams for the series. It might give me a better idea on who's going to have the edge. In this game, Big Jack and Camber outshot Daffin and Vega by quite a bit. We have 15 shots to 9. So that's a pretty strong indicator that if they keep possession like that, they should take the next game.
I think I'm going to give it to Camber and Big Jack because they systematically destroyed this game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that last match we saw. And I think that Daffin and Vega did something good in the first game, but then Big Jack and Camber just countered. I think that's what happened.
So we definitely saw Daffin give up in the last, maybe half a minute of that last game. So we'll see if he can get his mindset back in gear here, as only 1 second has gone off the clock, and 5Ds has already scored.
And now you see the obvious, the friendship kickoff is faster than the normal kickoff, because normally it'd take 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's very hard to score in 1 second in any game mode. They just did. And then we've got another friendship, just a normal friendship this time. But this time Daffin was able to at least stop it from heading straight towards his net. Big Jack with a shot. Daffin clears it into his own corner. Before he can do anything with it, Camber sends it back towards mid. Camber with possession. Daffin takes it from him. Daffin with a nice bump on Big Jack, but Vega can't quite get the shot in. Camber with space and the ball. Sends it up to Big Jack. It was a good pass. Big Jack had a chance at it, but Daffin played interference. Daffin with a nice low shot. Slightly too low. Bounces high off the rim. Vega misses the follow-up, and Big Jack's bringing it into the blue half. A pinch between him and Vega goes right over the rim and into the net, giving 5Ds an early 2-goal lead. Looks like there wasn't much communication going on there. Daffin was flying in to try to stop Big Jack's advance, but Vega was already trying to challenge it, and the pinch meant Daffin was not going to be able to get to that. Daffin with boost and the ball and some space. He gets a nice little air dribble, but Big Jack saves it. Ball up high above the blue rim, and Big Jack can't quite get it. Camber sends it right back up, but this time Daffin has it. But Big Jack saves the shot. Vega with a shot. It bounces up off the rim. Misses the follow-up, but Daffin with the ball in space. Camber clears it off the back wall. Camber with another hit into the blue half. Daffin and Vega again double committing, but they get it out. Big Jack sends it back into the blue half. Vega with the clear. Here comes Camber with a shot high into the blue corner. Just misses the follow-up. But Daffin sends it above his own rim, and Big Jack gets a shot that doesn't quite find its way down. Rim saves him this time, but now Camber comes in and seals the deal. Big high shot into the ceiling with a nice little follow-up touch to make sure Daffin
pool
gets
shot out of Big Jack.
Did Big Jack hit him?
Big Jack was like, they were like
I saw
sandwiched.
them both go up. They were close.
They
but
were.
I
It was
didn't think,
like an undercarriage sandwich that went on right
Huh.
there. It was the
Big
strangest.
very
shot.
dangerous above his own rim. Almost own goals it. That was a nice touch by Camber to Big Jack. Big Jack may get a touch to send this down. Not quite. Daffin clears it. Daffin going down to the orange half. Just hits off the side wall. Big Jack with a chance to get this above the rim. Not too dangerous. Daffin clears it. Daffin with control. But Big Jack attacks, and it's above the rim. Good attempt by Big Jack to knock it down from inside the rim. But that's pretty tricky, and he doesn't quite get it. Camber's playing defense. Daffin had a chance at a shot, but now Big Jack gets the counter after it bounces high off the rim. Four goal lead by 5Ds. Looking like they're gonna be seeing Team Billy Manjaro again soon. But the match isn't over yet. Big Jack goes for a boop and concedes a goal to the blue team. They were ready for it this time.
Yeah, the boop is very dangerous, especially if they know how to block it.
Yeah, the boop is very risky, and Big Jack's definitely very good at it. He's one of the best at getting the boop as high as possible, as quick as possible. And that can be very lethal against soccer players that aren't used to hoops kickoffs. But this time Vega was ready. He punished him. Big Jack with a strong shot, and Camber almost hit Daffin there off the wall, which would have prevented the save. Daffin's trying to keep it in the orange half, but Big Jack's getting it out. He lobs it up, no boost, uses his flip, but Daffin is there in time to save it. Camber's alone for the moment. Here comes a shot by Vega. Delayed shot, almost worked out. It did, oh, not quite. Daffin had a shot that just barely bounced off the rim, and the 5Ds get away from it without conceding another goal. Vega takes the ball from Camber in the corner, but Camber follows it up with another touch, flying out of the top of his own corner. Big Jack with a shot high above the blue rim. Cleared over to Camber by Daffin. Very high shot. Big Jack tries to find it, him and Vega both, but neither gets strong contact. Daffin with control in the orange half. Vega with a shot opportunity, but Big Jack pinches it out from slightly even below the rim. That was close. Camber with a high pass to Big Jack, who's on the back wall. Daffin gets in the way, but unfortunately own goals. So we're back to a 4-goal lead for 5Ds with 52 seconds left. Daffin's already saying GG, so it looks like he may be giving up early again.
Oh,
Daffin
yeah.
has left. Daffin and Vega have both left the game, forfeiting the
And
match.
this is what happens when you have a community that doesn't quite, want to go the whole way.
Camber's the only one left, and he's having fun with the ball. He says, "I don't know what's up with those guys."
Let's see what can Camber do with his ball. Goes up for the wall. Let's see. Okay.
I liked it better when he was trying to ride the ball.
Yeah. 30 seconds remaining. Camber's gonna probably play out this 30 seconds. This is
Camber wants that official win.
this is a return of the big dog carpet cam screensaver that we had.
Yeah.
Did I just hear in-game Mythic McMiss? Was that what I just heard?
I hope not. Did I hit my keyboard?
Yeah, I'm hearing 2 Mythic McMiss every once in a while. And there we go. Camber taking the win.
So we're getting a grand finals matchup of Team Billy Manjaro versus the 5Ds of Hoops, which we already saw once in the winners finals. Team Billy Manjaro won, so they still have a bracket reset available. So the 5Ds would have to win the first 5-game series and then win another 5-game series in order to take the tournament.
Well, I'm ready. I'm hyped to get into this grand final.
So how's the stream doing right now, Face? Are we still good?
Let's check. Yes. The only thing that's having issues is the encoder is not fast enough, which is an encoder issue, not a me problem. That means that basically the software isn't handling it fast enough, but my computer is, which is it's better that the software is not handling it as opposed to my computer. So
Okay.
all that people are experiencing, you will experience a little bit of stuttering every once in a while if the encoder gets overloaded. But you can blame Daffin for that. So, Daffin takes all the blame for any stuttering. Easy. That's how you play. That's how you play it off right there.
Now that you presumably think he's gone, you better hope he's not watching in chat right now. Face, he's gonna call you out.
Yeah, I'm watching chat too. So, I'm gonna watch chat and the stream, making sure that we get as little lag as possible. But we're gonna get into the grand finals match. As I create it. Quickly setting up carpet cam, because I mean, why not?
Just in case. Yep.
So who do you think's gonna win?
Well, especially with that whole bracket reset, if we're talking about the tournament as a whole versus just the series, I definitely think Wolf and Nico probably have at least 5-1 odds I'd put on them.
Wow. That's betting right there. There's that Nico throwing betting going on.
Yeah, I mean, if Nico throws it, who knows? But I have seen Big Jack and Camper take them, and they won a tournament just maybe a month ago.
You know what?
Nico and Wolf played in.
You know what I think Nico's doing?
What's that?
He's stat padding everybody. So if he loses because the system that we use is a system that allows for infinite points technically.
Mm-hmm.
If you win a game and you lose a game, it's probably better. It probably gives them it probably gives overall people more points than if you just win a game.
Could be.
So Nico throwing might be justified there. He might be doing a nice thing, you know?
Well, he's not being nice so far, as he already put a goal in with 7 seconds off the clock. And now we have the Fusion Friendship kickoff coming. Nico and Wolf make solid contact. Big Jack just missed. But we're in the orange half. Blue team got control. Wolf clears it to Nico. Nico gets a weak touch to... But he beats up Big Jack, trying to get it back to Wolf. Big Jack still ends up with the ball.
Nico trying to be that playground bully.
Yep.
Using that one's advantage to, you know, when you've got Wolf and Nico are both ones mains, really. And
Wolf's
so
not a ones main. Get out of here.
What? What?
No way.
Okay. Well.
Wolf's a doubles and threes player. Well, primarily hoops. But.
Yep. I mean, you gotta be if you're this good. You gotta play hoops. But they use their advantages. Nico being a really good ground dribbler. He has some pretty good slow ground dribbles.
Definitely the best one in this lobby right now.
So, and I mean, Big Jack and Camber are both doubles and hoops mains. So what we'll see what is the optimum combo really here today.
It's good clear by Big Jack to get that around Wolf. He's got some chances here, but they both miss. Camber with a shot goes too high. Nico clears it to mid. Wolf does end up with it. Passes it to Nico with a nice little drop down shot. That was quick. Big Jack. It was a very difficult save for him after having just landed from that first touch.
You know, Nico gets super light touches on this ball, but it doesn't matter, really.
Yeah, both goals so far were little wheels touches. Air dribble attempt by Wolf is shut down by Camber. Wolf tries a shot. Big Jack's going to try to dribble this out of his corner. Well, Wolf ends up with the ball. Takes a shot, doesn't quite get it, but it bounces up for Nico, but Camber clears it first. Big Jack with a pass to Camber, and Camber can't quite get it down.
Although Nico is out of boost now, Big Jack just stole his boost.
Unfortunately, Camber and Big Jack were locked up on their own half. Big Jack and Wolf got in each other's way, trying to go for the ball high above the blue rim. Wolf sends it to the blue side. Big Jack sends a boomer down to the orange net. Nico with a save. Camber with a pass to Big Jack. Big Jack sends it up again, but Wolf clears it out. Camber with the ball in the blue team's corner. 50-50 with Wolf leaves Big Jack with control. Temporarily as Nico takes it from him. Nico with possession, trying to go up the sidewall, pinches it above the blue net. Camber clears it out. Wolf's waiting in the corner to try to take it. Nothing comes of it though, and now Big Jack's trying to get it past Nico. Challenge with Camber, sends it up. Wolf with a shot attempt, not quite in. Big Jack with space, the ball, and boosts. He doesn't quite convert it. Wolf shuts it down at the last moment. Nico with a shot. He's trying to follow it up to dunk it down, but Big Jack gets in the way. Wolf gets a shot attempt, but it's too low. Wolf throws it into his own rim, sending it back towards Camber. High above Big Jack's rim, and he doesn't have any boost to get to that one. So we, so far, 3.5 minutes in, have Billy Manjaro up by 3 goals. They're cold. They haven't been playing at least any tournament matches for a while now. And Camber and Big Jack still had some good competition, but Team Billy Manjaro is coming out strong in this series. Big Jack's got to play defense on the wall. He couldn't get to that ball. Pass from Nico to Wolf, but Camber shuts it down after Wolf tries to get it up. Nico with the ball. Camber stops it again as soon as it gets to his back wall. Big Jack with a nice quick shot from high on the ceiling of around midfield. That was sorely needed. We've got a minute and 9 seconds left, and 5D still needs 2 more goals just to take it to overtime. It is enough time, though.
It's definitely enough. I mean, anything's possible. We've seen 1 second kickoff goals.
Yeah, it's true. they could still get another 65 goals. Orange team with control in the blue team half. They don't have boost, or Camber gets it out. There was a lot of pressure. He just relieved. Wolf tried to get a shot from the wall off of a Nico pass, but couldn't find the net. Wolf with a weak touch, but Camber can't quite take it. Sends it into his own wall to get it back out. Big Jack with a mean bump on Nico, and it looks like it's going to lead to a goal. Not quite. Nico respawns just in time, pinches it out.
Your Castricers hit the RNG of the respawn.
That's
Straight
true.
on the nose.
If he'd been on the other side, who knows? That might have been harder with how close that was to the rim. Big Jack and Camber just collided as Camber was trying to come in, and Big Jack was rotating out. Strong pinch by Nico, or Wolf won't find the net. But only 5 seconds left for 5Ds to find the goal, and they're not going to do it this game. Team Kilimanjaro takes game 1 of this 5-game series of the Grand Finals. But we're still keeping it up for a while. Perhaps no goals.
No dice there. Which was, surprisingly enough, actually the name of a team, I believe, in the tournament today.
No dice?
Yeah, no dice. I think that was actually the name of either a player or a team in one of the 2 events. I remember barely.
Okay.
So there's some interesting
Well,
fun
I hope
facts.
They had a good time, and I hope they come back.
Yep. Especially EU players. 6 EU teams in a tournament is a little bit too small.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
so that was a strong showing from Nico and Wolf there. If they've got momentum, it's going to be pretty hard for Camber and Big Jack to stop them.
do you still believe in Camber and Big Jack? I think I remember you predicting that they would win.
Me? No, don't put words. I gave 5-1 odds. For,
oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now I remember. You gave 5-1 odds. This is what happens.
But you never know.
This is what happens when I have to think about everything and my computer dying and.
I mean, this time of night, sometimes Nico starts running into some steep ping issues.
Oh
too.
yeah,
Let's
that's
hope
true. That is
But,
true as well. I mean, he's had some.
So far, they all look good.
Yeah, he's had some issues in the past tournaments. Caused them to lose actually a few tournaments ago.
Good start by blue team. A couple shots, putting some pressure on orange. High ball. Camber hits it a little too far. Big Jack can't quite keep it in. They're getting a lot of opportunities here. 5Ds is. Camber gets the ball up high again for Big Jack. Another shot, another save by Team Kilimanjaro though. Camber with control, sends it above the orange net. Big Jack trying to send it back, but Nico looks like he'll save it. Big Jack almost got in the way. But he ends up falling into Camber, and then Nico gets ball uncontested into the blue half. Good clear by Big Jack, but Wolf stops it. Camber sends it into the orange half. Big Jack with a nice little shot that would have been very nifty if that worked out. Camber with space and the ball, but Wolf shuts it down high above his own rim. Low shot by Big Jack, goes way into the air. Nico trying to dribble it, but runs out of boost, and Camber takes it from him. High ball for Big Jack to shoot. Tries to get it to Camber, but Wolf gets in the way of the pass.
Both
Nico
physically
self-pass
and,
off the wall.
Yeah, he got in the way both physically and just being with his car. Blocked Camber.
True body blocking. But then Nico comes down to the other end and self-passes off the wall, pretty close to the corner, so far out from the net, and sends it right in. Very nice shot.
I mean, Nico is, honestly, in the previous tournaments, Nico has been inventing a new kickoff, one where he goes over the net. He seems to have stopped, though.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of that today.
It worked out very well for him previously, but he kind of stopped it.
Got the ball, but he gets killed by Big Jack. Camber flying out from his own back wall to the sidewall, gets a nice pinch, and he would have probably had that ball, looks like, if Wolf hadn't gotten in the way. Big Jack lobs it up. Camber with shot. That goes up high. Big Jack across to Camber, who can't quite find the ball to send it down into the net. Nico and Wolf doing the nice close passing game. Camber with a little touch trying to get it to Big Jack. Big Jack almost finds the net. Camber gets it over the rim, but Nico saves it. Big Jack controlling things in his own half, pinches it off of his own net, but Wolf sends it back into the blue half. Nico trying to be crafty and get Big Jack to commit, but Camber stops his attack.
This game has slowed down a lot since in the previous games.
Definitely. There's a lot more dribbling, a lot more staring at each other from up close, jockeying for position. Camber with a nice hit. It goes a little too high and hits into the ceiling. Otherwise, he might have had a goal there as Orange team was rotating back. Touches it down to Big Jack, who races Wolf. Big Jack beats him there, but Nico's back in his own half to send it back to blue. Camber just sent Big Jack into the air. He's going to take a while to get back, but in the meantime, Camber's got a save. The pressure's on right now, though. Camber tries to carry it out very close to the ceiling.
To be fair, would have gone for a jump reset off the ceiling. For Camber in that
That's true. That would have
been amazing.
I thought that might have been what he was trying, but then it looked like he was just trying to do more of a normal air dribble, but he lost the ball. With a very strong pinch out. Wolf's not going to be able to deal with that as Big Jack sends it home. And for Rolf, I would like to point out the scoreboard is now 1-1-1-1-1.
Why for Rolf? Is this a meme?
Rolf loves that stuff.
Oh,
Trust
yeah.
Me. He's
oh,
very
yeah,
happy somewhere right now.
The 2-2-2-2-2s is the most often one I see. Like, it's weird. It's 2-2-2-2-2 is the strangest, the most common number.
That one was extra special because it stopped right on a goal at 1-1-1-1.
Yep.
Rolf's happy even if it just shows up in the middle of the game.
Wow. He's
easy to please.
His bets. He's easy to please, yeah.
Camber with the ball in space, controls the challenge by Wolf, but fortunately it goes right to Nico, at least from his perspective.
Wolf confusing us again with his multiple touches on the ball.
Whatever Wolf does, I just assume it must be the right call because Wolf's doing it. It's somewhat tautological. Big Jack with a clear, but Nico's got the ball in space. Camber saves his shot. Wolf's trying to go for an air dribble here. He keeps it up very high, but it's not in yet. Big Jack misses the clear, though. Camber's trying to get it to safety as we're in the last 5 seconds. Nico with a nice low shot, but both members of 5Ds are there to shut it down. Camber with the shot, and it goes in. Nico's very close to saving it, but he couldn't quite get it up. So Big Jack with a nice high pass, just slightly grazes the ceiling, and Camber with a light touch straight down into the net. So 5Ds wins game 2 of our game 5 series, leaving both teams with 1 win.
Indeed.
So how do you feel about the first 2 games,
Wait,
Face?
you said both teams have 1 win?
Yes.
Then I guess I've been slacking off on the overlay.
See, I'm not trying to call you out. I'm just trying to state the fact.
I just realized I was like, hey, maybe we should change the score. So I mentally missed the first game. Ready up quicker, please. Rude. A rude Nico is rude. We're trying to talk about your playstyle, Nico.
We're trying to get the overlay up to snuff.
I mean, unless you wanna put it at 3-0. I mean, maybe even 3-1, because then it'd be slightly accurate.
So here we go. Friendship to start. Nico and Wolf did not get anywhere near it. Camber had a quick follow-up shot on the orange net, but Wolf saved it. Nico in space sends it up. Camber with a odd clear. Gives Wolf a chance, but Big Jack saves his slow shot. Big Jack with possession. Wolf stops him, and Nico gets it around Camber. Big Jack's first to the ball and pinches it way above the orange net. Camber with a shot that was close, and Big Jack with a shot of his own, but orange team comes out unscathed. Wolf with a pinch that was close, a little too high. It would have been very hard to hit the goal from that angle, though. Wolf with another shot, just finding the rim. Nico with an excellent finish, though, off of Wolf's shot that bounced high into the air. Pretty far off to the side. Nico did well to get enough power to get that in. Good rotation.
What a play indeed, says the Hoops announcer. No disco mode? Come on. Psyonix fix.
Another friendship kickoff. This time Nico and Wolf had the better, but Camber cleared it away, no problem. Dangerous for Big Jack, but Wolf's shot goes wide. Camber with a chance. He's got enough boost. Can't quite catch the ball. Big Jack tried to dribble and got run into, but he gets a shot off that Nico rushes back to save. Big Jack with a boomer into the ceiling above the orange net. Nico saves it just barely, but it's left hanging in the air, and Big Jack comes in for the finish. 1-1 game
so
again.
fast for this reaction right here.
That was a very tough clear for Nico to make, and he was close to getting a good one, but he did have to do something, it looked like. Shot by Big Jack, sent into his corner by Wolf. Wolf clears it out. Well, we have a foul. Nico goes for a bump on Big Jack, and Wolf cleans it up.
This is that
Savage.
1v1. Like Nico would be a great twos player because he could just demo them, and then they're gone, and Wolf can just finish it up.
As soon as Nico saw that Wolf got around Camber and still had possession, he rushed ahead to kill Big Jack.
That's some really good situational awareness out of Nico and Wolf combined.
Ball almost in. Camber tries to give it that last push down, but it looks like Nico's got a good chance at a goal here. Camber comes back and saves it just in time after Nico missed the second touch. Wolf's pressuring Big Jack, but Camber's going to get it clear from up high in his own corner. Nico goes for a ceiling shot, and he finds the waterfall. Might have had a little help from Big Jack, who did touch the ball, but it looked like that was going to be coming down either way. Yep.
Big Jack saying okay
Big
to the wheel touch.
Yep. Neutral kickoff.
Double neutral.
We had our second kickoff, yeah. Good save by Big Jack, preventing Wolf from sending that one right in. Nico's taking his time, but Big Jack's coming to pressure. Nico hits it over him, but Camber was close enough to take possession. Big Jack's trying to keep it in the orange half. Big Camber tries to send it to him, and Wolf gets in the way. As the counterattack begins, Wolf with a good angle, but not enough power there to off of Nico's pass. Big Jack with the air dribble that didn't quite go into anywhere. Camber gets a shot off of the failed air dribble attempt, though. Counterattack chances for Team Billy Manjaro. That was dangerous off the ceiling, but Big Jack saves it. Camber misses the carry there. Big Jack clears it. Nico sends it back. Camber clears it. Wolf sends it back.
You know, ping pong at this high level
Yep.
is a real thing. Because I mean, when you get
Camber
so good
with a
at
nice rolling shot. Oh, but Big Jack had a little too much momentum to get that in.
when we see this high level play, I mean, Hoops is a really offensive game because it's so easy. It's much easier to defend in Hoops. So when you have good high level players, you know, you see them attacking each other all the time, and so it just ends up in a ping pong. What?
Wow! We just had a nice pinch by Big Jack and Camber. he might have been easier if Big Jack had just passed this to Camber in the first place. But we got to see a really cool pinch out of it. Neither of them could have gotten that in alone with how close to the rim they were, but somehow, by their powers combined, they got it over. Big Jack had a great chance there, couldn't quite get it, and saves the ball himself because he knows Nico would have gotten it. He did nothing. Almost an amazing save by Big Jack. He was low on boost, double jumped, he got 2 touches off of the wall, but it just wasn't quite enough to get back to it without any boost. Not sure if Camber would have had that, but maybe it would have been better off letting Camber have a chance. Camber almost gets a quick goal. They are going to need something. There's only 38 seconds left for 5Ds to get 2 goals. They do have possession right now. Camber's trying to use his own net, but both members of Billy are up in the air when that doesn't go as far forward as Camber would have liked. I'm sure he wanted that to go more towards mid, where Big Jack might have had a chance. Instead, it looks like this game is going to go in favor of Team Billy Manjaro.
It does.
I think Camber wanted to boop there because he's feeling the time pressure. He went a little too low. Big Jack coming from his own corner. Wolf's getting in his way, just eating a lot of their time. Camber with one more demo for the road, passes it up to Big Jack. Big Jack can't quite find the ball. And Team Billy Manjaro gets one more goal for the road. So our next game is going to be sudden death for Team 5Ds. If Team Billy Manjaro wins either of the next 2 games, that'll be it for the tournament.
So just a little thing. I've been talking in chat to a guy who wants to play the tournament. So the way our tournaments work is they're bracket based, and the bracket is generated by Smash. So once the bracket is loaded, it's live. Registration closes. So if you want to play in the tournament, you got to sign up with your teammate before the tournament starts, before the bracket goes live. Here's my little PSA.
I'd also like to point out before we leave this screen, but I'm sure some people noticed, we were getting a little bit of salt being spread in chat as both Nico and Wolf say one more game. Big Jack and Camber, of course, saying no.
Yep.
See who's right.
Oh, almost left match there. That could have been bad. Close one. Everybody, bring out your whews and close ones in chat.
Friendship to start again. Big Jack with a quick shot, and he finishes it. First shot was off, but Big Jack double jumps over the rim, low on boost, but he's in just the right spot to hit it down. Good start for 5Ds, so they can keep it up for another 4 minutes and 55 seconds. They get possession off of the kickoff. But Big Jack gets bumped by Wolf. But Camber gets a shot in, and that if Big Jack had made more of that bump on Wolf, the revenge bump, might have had something going there. Big Jack takes it into his own corner. Wolf tries to shoot it up, but now Nico's dead. Wolf does get a shot off, but Big Jack saves it. Wolf almost with another shot in, but Big Jack's there again. Wolf misses his chip, but he goes up immediately hoping Nico can get him the ball. But he went too far forward. We don't get to see any nasty pre-jump plays yet.
So I've been gone. I've been helping out somebody in chat with our getting signed up for our tournaments.
Okay.
But I mean, I was about to say that Big Jack and Camber need to hold on for a little bit longer, and then cast your curse strike.
You cast or cursed it with your thoughts.
With
That's
my
impressive.
thoughts, yeah.
Before you even said it out loud. So tie game, 4 minutes left. Both teams going for it, but Wolf gets there first. Nico has boost. Nope. Get around him. Wolf was trying to find Big Jack, it looked like. Stayed in for a long time. Above the orange net. Camber can't get there before Wolf, though. Nico lobs it up somewhat harmlessly. Camber boops it over Wolf's head, back into the orange half. Getting a little bit of ping pong again, but Camber's trying to control it. Nico gets in his way. And Big Jack shoots it right over Wolf. 5Ds with the lead again.
So, our website is broken.
Yes, it is.
We'll get that fixed.
Yep, for the time being, our website's down, but you can still go to rankedhoops.gg. We'll have a link to the Discord, and we'd love to have you join us there. You can find any of the information you'll need on our Discord. Tournament information would usually be in the announcements chat. The first place I'd check.
Also, you can do !Smash to learn how to use Smash and how to sign up for our tournaments.
We had another friendship kickoff, and this time Big Jack and Camber went flying off to the side, so Wolf sends it home.
It's such a rare thing for ranked hoops people to get to miss a friendship. It's super rare nowadays. It's like the Fields backflip of hoops.
It is like Fields backflip. Shouldn't happen too much anymore, but it's still gonna happen sometimes. All right, Big Jack with a high shot into the orange corner. He had a good follow-up. I believe that was on, but Nico was there to save it.
What a shot.
It was a nice low shot slash pass from Camber, and I'm sure Big Jack would have sent that right down if Wolf hadn't gotten in his way.
Yeah, Camber shot that upside down, I believe, using the scoop mechanic, which is going upside down and front flipping to scoop the ball up.
Mm-hmm. Wolf found himself in a very bad position with almost no boost. He tried to go for the ball, and as soon as he missed it, Nico was all alone with the ball bouncing straight towards his goal.
Camber was there as well to dunk anything, on most likely. So that was not going to go very well for Wolf.
Nico's quick fall off of the kickoff doesn't quite find its way home, but Big Wolf's flying high in the air. He's trying to get this dunk. Big Jack saves it. Nico with a pass to Wolf, but Camber interferes. Nico kills him for his trouble. Close attacking chances for 5Ds there, as Nico was wasting time trying to make Big Jack bite. Back into the blue corner. Big Jack's attempting to clear it around Wolf. Wolf gets in his way. Nico's coming in against Camber. Bounces down and back up off of the net. Some strange bounces left to the ball. High in the air for Camber to take a shot. He nearly hits it. Big Jack gets a follow-up shot, but Nico saves it. Ball still in the blue corner. Nico with a nice pass, but Wolf can't quite get around to it in time. Wolf with a ceiling pinch straight at Camber, who hits it back to Wolf. Strong pinch into the blue corner. Nico sends it up above their goal, and it waterfalled. Probably wasn't quite going in, but Camber sends it out just in case. Camber with another clear as Wolf took a shot. Nico sends it in. Wolf's going to try to boop it up for him. Camber gets in the way of their passing play. Nico with a good challenge sends it high above the blue net, but Big Jack kills Wolf before he can even think about going for it. Big Jack with a nice shot. Wolf gets there before Camber can dunk it, though. Nico kills Big Jack again. Big Jack is not going to be liking Nico after the series is over.
No, I mean, honestly, those two kind of have a thing going where they've been demoing each other all night.
Yeah. And, I mean, even normally, both of those guys are people you have to watch out for on the court. They'll do it, and once they get in a rhythm of doing it, they're going to keep doing it. Nico with a shot. We're entering the final 10 seconds. It's saved by Big Jack. Camber clears it out. He's got a chance here. Doesn't quite find the net. Still alive, though. Big Jack with a shot. Just a little too low. So we go to overtime. This is still sudden death. One goal by Orange Team could end the tournament right now. High above the blue goal. Wolf tried to bump Big Jack, it looked like, but he clears it. Nico with a shot, but Wolf saves it before Camber can. Nico sends it into the blue corner. Camber's going to try to clear it, but Nico gets a shot up. Big Jack clears it. Wolf sends it high into mid, where Camber collects the ball. Loses it when he tried to flick it. Nico in reverse trying to get it going, but Big Jack gets the ball. Wolf stops his attacking chances, but Camber brings it back in. Nico clears it. Big Jack attempts to take a shot, a little too low. Big Jack dribbling it around midcourt, but Wolf takes it, sends it up off the net of the blue team. Camber clears it and gets the goal. It bounces in. Wolf did not expect that. It got by Nico and it was just bouncing right in.
I'm gonna be the first one.
Hell yeah. One more game for this series, no matter who wins. So both teams had the exact same number of shots. Very close game. We went into overtime, neck and neck the whole way. We have a nice, exciting final series here. Well, possibly not the final series.
Yep. This could be
Final
this is tournament point right here.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, it's still tournament point. It's still sudden death for Big Jack and Camber. But if they win, they do get to be Orange Team, which is huge. Trust me.
Yep.
But they will have to win another best of 5.
Especially with Nico and Wolf being the meme team and making their team name Orange, Team Orange, one tournament. Hoping that they would be Orange.
That's something you get away with when you're the top seed.
Yep. But just answering a quick thing in chat. How is the car? What do you mean by car? We're not playing. We're not playing. If you think that we're playing,
he might be asking about
the
Camber's
Batmobile.
Big Jet,
Yep.
Batmobile, yes.
Yep. We're not playing. We're casters. It's Wolf, Nico, Camber, and Big Jack that are playing right now.
But if you ask after the game ends, perhaps Camber will stop in.
Maybe that interview.
You know.
Maybe that interview.
That's true. Camber with a big clear, with a nice follow-up too from up high. Big Jack's trying to get the ball over the rim, can't quite make it happen. Nico and Wolf both have boost, both have possession. And now Wolf's dead. Big Jack misses the ball. Camber gets it back into the orange half. A nice extra touch. Big Jack sends it back in. It's not quite in to the net. Nico with a bad flip. Camber with possession in the orange corner. Sends it up, but Wolf stops it. Big Jack misses on the shot attempt. Nico doesn't quite get it above the rim though, although Wolf has a chance. Camber stops him in the nick of time. Big Jack with a pinch off his own back wall. The Wolf collects it. Goes for a shot that Camber can't quite save. One touch, two touch. Camber was already in the air. The second touch went harder and higher than he was expecting. At that point, it was too late for him to get to. It rains and pours, this time off the kickoff, up high off the side wall. Camber had he was closer, but he couldn't quite get the rotation in time to touch the ball, and Nico punished him for it. Friendship kickoff. Looks like Camber actually hit the rim on his way out, which left Nico free and clear to get another goal. Team Billy Manjaro up 3 with a little over 3 minutes remaining.
Their third win at 3-3.
So we got a reprise of the friendship kickoff right away. Goes a lot better for Big Jack and Camber that time. Camber with a shot that harmlessly hits the net and bounces out. Camber clears it, and Wolf tries to send it right into net. A little too low. Nico with the ball in space. Camber pre-jump saves it. Wolf's shot's too weak, and Big Jack has possession. Camber expected a little hit off of the net, it looks like, so he wasn't ready when that ball went past. Wolf was close on the shot attempt. Now Nico gets a shot attempt, but Big Jack clears it. Wolf with a nice shot. Camber shuts the door. Camber with a similar shot, but it doesn't quite go high enough. Big Jack with a shot of his own, bounces up off the rim. Nico can't quite get it out. And 5Ds is on the board with another 2 minutes and 22 seconds to get 2 more goals. 2-2-2-2. Wolf with a nice air dribble. He gets it over Big Jack, but it hits the rim and goes out. Big Jack bounces it off his own corner. It was very dangerous. Nico had a shot, but Big Jack saved it even without any boost. Blue team got clear until Nico pinched it, which almost went far enough to get a goal. Big Jack sends it deep into the orange half. Camber's got a chance. Very low shot, very close.
I mean, these games have all been really close so far. But this game, I mean, this series has looked a little bit, I mean, a lot in favor of the Billies, as they keep pouring on the shots, pouring on the goals.
They've definitely had a lot more possession, more shots overall this series. Although,
and as we said earlier, more shots equals you winning, usually in hoops.
Tends to be. Big Jack wasn't sure what to do with that little bounce. He didn't really think Nico was a threat there, I think, and Nico proved him wrong, got it just over the rim. Wolf with control. Big Jack takes it from him after Camber made him make a move. Big Jack with the ball again, going up the sidewall into the orange corner. It was a quick shot, and Nico, in the attempt to save it, actually put it in. So we're right back to a 2-goal game. Plenty of time, minute 16. They've got to be quick, but it's still very doable. I believe if they, that was close, yeah. I believe if they get one more goal, the next kickoff should be a friendship again. And they do get the goal.
Wait, how do you know?
Minute 7 left. It cycles. So let's see.
What? What?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Kickoffs?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it cycles every 5 goals. Friendship.
Wow.
This one should also be a friendship.
I call you a hacker. I'm calling you a hacker right now.
We'll see if we get to another kickoff or not.
I guess I'm just out of, I mean, I'm out of the meta then. I didn't know that. Oh.
It used to be more predictable. They've made some changes to it where things get a little weird, like the position of where you specifically are on that kickoff can change, but it still seems to rotate every 5.
Interesting.
That's the thing. There's only, 5 kickoffs. You could have 4 friendships of those 5 potentially,
yep.
But you also might not have any.
Yep.
Can really make a difference in some of these hoops versus soccer player games.
Yeah, the amount of friendships that you get in hoops versus soccer games really does, a lot of those goals go in after the friendships.
So we've got 7 seconds left for 5Ds to find the back of Orange's
Nico's
net.
Just gonna leave it. Yep,
And Nico leaves it. Yep.
Confirmed so not throwing.
Tournament for today. Nico is out on his money that he bet on 5Ds. So he's going to have to pay up whoever took him up on that wager.
He was $20.
Yeah, it was $20. There goes the prize money. That was quick.
Never with the GG's to Big Jack. Oh wait, Wolf calling out Big Jack.
Wolf is calling out Big Jack.
Even though he left already. So
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna see if we can get Nico and Wolf in here for the interview. Sadly, we won't get Camber in here, so we can't ask about the tumbler. Camber usually plays the breakout type pass. So it's interesting to see him branching out.
That's true. I mean, he's using a Octane hitbox, different card. So used it for the tournament though. He must enjoy it.
Oh wait, it's almost accurate. I just realized we have Tiger and Nico who won. Actually, it's Wolf. Wolf is also Tiger.
We should ask Wolf if Tiger will come out and play. Yeah. Free Billy.
Free Billy, yeah, free Billy. Yep.
They're always changing it.
I mean, close enough. I just realized I removed everything because we had last time we had Big Dog, right? We had Big Dog to entertain us, and now we don't. It feels bad. But let's see if we can get the Billies in here for their interview. They usually come in. Hello? You guys coming in?
Alright. Yeah.
Okay, they're coming in.
All right. Welcome to Team Bilimanjaro. How you doing, guys?
Team Mount
Mount Bilimanjaro. Yeah.
Fine. Okay, you know what? I'll fix it right now. You know. But
you gotta include the mount to bring out the whole.
But I'm gonna. It's still not gonna be correct because
imagery.
it's gonna be MT Bilimanjaro.
That works.
I think that'll suffice.
That'll suffice. But isn't that a Rolf generated name?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say the name carried you through the tournament. Is there anyone you'd like to thank right now?
Probably Rolf for the name.
Yep.
The name made you win.
You've heard it here, everybody. If you need a good name prior to a tournament, find Rolf. He'll hook you up.
Yeah, we were kind of dry in the name bank, and Rolf came through.
There's only so many puns you can make with Billy, right? But we're not out of them yet. So those were some good matches you had against Big Jack and Camber. Both of them were pretty close series. Were you worried at all on the first one? Sure. Oh, okay.
No, I said for sure.
Oh, for sure. Okay, that's very different from sure.
Wait, were we scared when?
The first series, you guys lost the first game to them. Any doubts in your mind then?
Well, the fear kicked in when we were down 3-0 with only half the game left.
That's true. That was a big comeback.
That was when the fear set in. We're like, all right, we actually have to step it up.
Yep, definitely. But you did. You came back that series, which is important. You get that huge advantage in the grand finals.
Yeah.
You didn't end up needing the bracket reset, but they did take you to game 5 again. You guys were going back and forth on that grand finals pretty hard. I think your first game and your last game, you guys had a lot of possession. You were keeping control pretty well. You had a lot more shots, but game 2 and 4, what do you think they were doing differently?
I think that's when they were scoring first and putting us I don't know. I think when they were scoring first, they were winning games, and when we were scoring first, we were winning games. It was really
sure. Yeah, momentum. Yeah, goes a long way, and having that extra pressure, knowing that we're on the clock, we have to score. We can't just rely on good defense right now. Sure. What else? So how many tournaments have you guys won now? Do you know?
We don't actually
keeping track of that.
As of wasn't it 2 weeks ago? We talked about this after the tournament. The bot recording our wins and losses was wrong.
Well, even though I'm pretty sure Nico's at either 22 or 23, and I'm at either 20 or 21.
Wowee! It's more than a third of a year worth of hoops tournaments right there. Well ahead of the rest of us, mere mortals.
Mere mortals.
We just play a lot of hoops.
I mean,
What's
that's how
my
you that's how
excuse?
you get better at hoops. To be honest, I mean, if you're playing in a hoops tournament, why would you not practice hoops? You know, what's the point if you're just gonna be like, oh, actually, we don't know what we're doing because we never played hoops before. Kind of having the Brony fever, but they played well. Were you kind of who were you hoping to win?
Yeah,
To
you
bring
guys didn't get to
face in the
play
grand final?
against Brony
Well,
Fever.
Yeah.
Did you see
we
some
were-
of those games?
We were hoping to play Big Jack and Camber for the MMR, but we wanted to play the other team for the new experience of it,
Okay.
just to see what they were
They were-
bringing to the table.
They were interesting to watch. Mechanically, they were pretty sound. They did win one game off of Camber and Big Jack in the second series. But they also had a tendency to, if the scoreline started to get out of hand, kind of just give up.
Yeah.
And they did end up quitting in that second series a little bit early.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put this out here. Soccer mains, why you be quitting? I've seen this a lot in our hoops tournaments, to be honest. The soccer mains just like actually leaving the match, not even. You know, I don't know what it is.
Oh, well, I think some people come in here thinking, oh, they're just hoops players. They're not going to be very good players, you know?
Yeah.
And then they get
And then
stomped.
they get surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think also Nico said that the one that was a GC is pretty young, so maybe that had something to do with the leaving early.
That's true.
Leaving
You
early.
never know exactly how
I
old
mean,
a
they
lot
were
of these
they were
people
being
are.
annoyed at me for. Also, you were being annoyed at me for not writing up quicker, even though we were talking about things. Come on, guys.
Right.
But I mean, he did help out in the end. Daffin did help out, get me some good stream settings, better stream settings. I'm just gonna do some research to get this fixed. Sorry guys for the weird tournament settings, but it should be fixed for next week. So yeah, I mean, you already thanked Rolf, but do you have anybody else? Tiger, perhaps? Wolf, maybe?
Yeah, she was coaching me behind my back. the whole time.
Oh,
If you
Tiger is
If you
female.
don't know, if
That's
you
my
don't
little
know,
sister.
so Tiger
Okay.
Tiger is Wolf's 6-year-old sister.
Six,
All
no,
right.
she's 2.
What? What?
She's 2.
Okay. I remember her being 6, but
No, literally go back to the recording. She's 2.
okay.
Because when she won for me, it was her second birthday.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
happy late-ish birthday. About 2
It's
weeks.
weird she didn't
2-3 weeks
get
late.
an MMR for that. Shouldn't you
Yeah.
actually be below Nico because Tiger played that one?
No.
No?
It was on
That's odd.
on Wolf's account, remember? Oh wait, no, it wasn't. It was Tiger. What? I don't
Maybe
understand.
Nico should be on top right now. I don't know. I'll have to go check the boards.
But yeah, the leaderboards will be updated after this. Congrats on your win, guys.
Yep. Congratulations on another one.
Thank
for
you very
casting.
much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you everybody in chat for sticking around through the hard times. Again, probably get that fixed for next week. You know, do some research, get stuff figured out. That's been my real first experience with having streaming issues. So that's kind of a surprise to me. We'll get this fixed for next week. Thanks for joining us. EU players, gonna say this again, EU players, if you have friends that are in EU that like to play hoops, or any friends for the matter that like to play hoops, you know, we need you. We need you. We got that Uncle Sam out.
If you want to throw rankedhoops.gg in your name,
That'd help out
your
too.
Steam name, that helps get the word out. We got some guys like Alex over there doing work, getting it known. But anyone else, it's very helpful.
Because I mean, we only had 6 teams in our EU tournament, and actually one of them DQ'd the way out. So we want EU to be as big as NA. We want NA and EU to be equal on the hoops scene, so we can spread the love of hoops.
Yeah, we want to keep that EU tournament going.
Because
So
because I mean, honestly, if Sonics isn't going to recognize ranked hoops if we only have like half of the region of the main regions of the world, right? I mean, NA being probably NA and EU being probably about equal on the amount of player base, but if you're cutting out like a third of your player base, I mean, it's not very good. You're not going to get recognized. So that's what we want to do. We want ranked hoops, please. But that's going to be it for next week. You know, spread the word, spread the love. Check out our website. Let me get the commands off in chat. Our website is currently down. all it does right now is link to our Discord, which I will be also sharing. But to get help to sign up for our tournaments, check out our Discord, ask questions. In the future, we'll probably definitely get some good Discord memes going, some good Discord help. That's one of the things that I'm going to suggest soon. Getting like a how-to guide, but we're trying to get RingTubes the thing. So all the stuff on like Reddit helps out. Upvote Reddit stuff. Just love hoops, really. That's all we want. Anything else? And I know I'm forgetting a command. Oh, it's Twitter. That's what it is. So I mean, spread the word. Social media. Thanks for tuning in.
There it all is, and now we can just find somebody to host, I guess.
So Nico and Wolf, do you guys have anybody to host?
Let's see.
Yeah, let's look here.
Nico's out. Rip.
Lachinio's playing.
It's the only person I really recognize right now.
Well,
Yeah.
I think that's gonna answer our questions. One of you two are gonna have to get that host going, I think. But thank you guys for watching. See you
Yep.
next
Thanks,
week.
everybody. Hope to see you next week.